If you're in the US and ready to apply for your green card, one of the most important decisions you have to make is whether to pursue adjustment of status or consular processing. It sounds simple at first. Adjustment of status means getting your green card inside the US, right? And consular processing means getting it outside the US. But it's not that simple. And there are a lot of important considerations that could affect timing, travel, and your legal status. Hello everyone, I'm Erick Widman, an attorney at Passage Immigration Law. I post new videos every week. Subscribe so you don't miss any updates on the latest policy changes and immigration tips. In this video, I'm going to explain the difference between adjustment of status and consular processing, the main factors that you need to consider, and how to decide which path is for you. Adjustment of status is when you apply for your green card right here in the United States. You stay in the US, file your application, and wait for your interview and approval. Right now, adjustment of status is happening pretty quickly overall, sometimes in less than 6 months. That's quite fast compared to the past, and it can be a major benefit if you want to get your green card quickly. So say you are on an H-1B visa and you just married a US citizen. You file for adjustment of status here in the US, and it's possible that within several months, you could have your green card in hand without having to leave the country. Staying in the US certainly makes the process quick and convenient. However, travel can complicate things. Once you file for adjustment of status, you generally cannot travel on your existing non-immigrant visa unless it's an H or an L visa. You may have to wait for a work and travel permit called advance parole before leaving the country. And for many people, half a year without being able to travel is a deal breaker. So what if you can't stay put that long, or you're someone who needs to travel regularly for business or personal reasons? That's where consular processing comes in. Consular processing is when you apply for your green card at a US embassy or consulate outside the United States. This option allows you to continue traveling on your current non-immigrant visa while you wait for your appointment abroad. Say you're on an E2 visa, running a business that requires frequent travel overseas. Filing for adjustment of status could keep you stuck in the US for months, unable to travel. By choosing consular processing instead, you can continue traveling while you wait for your green card appointment abroad. It's often the better choice for people who need flexibility, especially if adjustment of status is taking longer or if travel restrictions would cause major problems. With consular processing, you can keep using visas like an E2, E3, O1, or others while waiting for your green card. Now, there are a couple of other things you really need to think about. First, there's something called retrogression for applicants, especially from countries like China, India, Mexico, or Philippines. Visa numbers can move backwards, which can delay your green card for months or even years. While you're waiting in the US, this delay could cause problems with your current visa. For example, you may run out of time on your visa, like a H-1B or F-1, or you might need to extend or maintain it carefully until your priority date becomes current again. Second, you need to think about travel and staying in status. If your adjustment of status is delayed and you leave the country, it can create complications with your green card process, especially under this current administration. That's why in some cases, consular processing is the safer option, especially if you need to travel frequently or your priority date isn't current yet. So here's the bottom line. If adjustment of status interviews are happening pretty quickly and you don't need to travel right away, filing in the US is usually the best choice. But if interviews are taking a long time, or you need to travel often for work or personal reasons, consular processing might be the safer option. And if you're from a country where visa numbers can often retrogress, like China, India, Mexico, or the Philippines, you really need to think carefully about choosing to go with consular processing to avoid long delays or problems with your current immigration status. For advice specific to your situation, call or text us at 503-427-8243 or visit passage.law to schedule a consultation. We can help assess your situation and find the best solution for you. If you find this video useful, please give it a like and share because information is power. If you have questions, please drop them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for future updates. Knowing how the system works is the key to achieving your immigration goals. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.